From a sport overshadowed in the country to the most popular in the nation, from unknown players and teams to the world knowing our name. This is the rise of Welsh football.
Before the subsequent rise of the beautiful game within Wales, we must first observe the history that came before it. Football in Wales was born right here with the first recognised football club in the nation, Wrexham AFC. The historic team was actually formed before the Footballing Association of Wales, way back in 1864. The FAW coming to fruition in 1876 and the first national team game being organised against another home nation in Scotland in 1878. This all came in the north, however, as the south was ruled by rugby. It took until the 1900s to see any development in the game. Teams in the south were being formed, but they were playing in England, meaning the players and the clubs were classified as English and resulting in a lack of players for the national team, a lack of supporters and a real struggle to create a Welsh Football League. It wasn't until 1992 that the original League of Wales was formed, with some teams like Bangor, Newtown and Rhyl reluctantly joining the league. Yet, a lot of other teams also chose to stay in England.
To gauge a proper view of the creation and progress of the Welsh League, I spoke to ex-Cymru League Secretary and General Manager Gwyn Derfel.
The formation of the league was absolutely imperative for the success that you were seeing for our national side today and over the past few years. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that some of the African nations had actually tabled a motion that it should be one team from the United Kingdom. So unless Wales had its own national league, we would not have had a national side. Had Alan Evans and some of his colleagues not had the vision of implementing and introducing a national league for Wales which started in the 92-93 season. And I happened to be working for BBC Wales Sport at the time, and I remember being the radio producer when Cwmbran hosted Cork City in the first ever representative game for a club from our league in the Champions League, and what a fantastic event. And the league has grown and grown since then, and the league might still have its knockers, but I would suggest that they are fairly ill-informed knockers, because there's no doubt in my mind the league has improved season on season, and it's still got a long way to go. But having just celebrated 30 years fairly recently, then I think the future is bright for the Cymru Premier League.
So, the Welsh leagues are now established, but what about the national team?
The Minnows, the laughingstock of the home nations. By 2011, Wales were ranked 117th in the world by FIFA. The tragic passing of icon Gary Speed saw Chris Coleman take over as manager in 2012. A relatively unknown figure, fans already disheartened struggled to be optimistic about the future of the national team. But who would have known what was lying ahead? Coleman's ambition to continue Speed's legacy, combined with a squad bursting with talent and pride, Wales went into Euro 2016 as the 8th best team in the world, the highest peak in history, and the biggest growth ever seen in a national team in just a short period of time. Yet no one even considered the run the Red Dragons would go on.
What did Euro 2016 mean for you?
Euro 2016 is what got me to Welsh football. I mean, I'm only 23 now, so I was quite young at the time, but that is what got me to Welsh football.
Disbelief, insanity, just pure craziness, something that you never thought would actually happen.
I mean, quite a lot. I think I took Welsh football seriously since then. As soon as I saw Ashley Williams' goal went in, it kind of gave us a bit of hope. I remember being at home and my mum and dad don't like football, and you know, we were there. As soon as Harrelson Carney done that half turn, I fell in love ever since. I don't know what made me so long to go to a game afterwards, but I followed Wales ever since, and do you know what? I wouldn't change it for the world.
From Euro 2016 to the 2023 World Cup, Wales weren't just considered a subsection of England, Wales were finally on the map. This success transcended the sport, interest and funding were at an all-time high. Move over rugby, football is the new main sport. This interest was so important to both clubs and players in Wales. Fans were starting to be consistent followers of their local teams up and down the country. As we kicked off the 2025-26 season, the top division of Wales saw a 45% increase in fans on the opening day from the previous year, the most being right here at Colwyn Bay.
Well, the support at Colwyn Bay has been fantastic for the 4 years that I've been here, home and away, every week. Tough games when we're under the cosh, they might just give you that little bit of extra edge. When we're winning, they're there with you. When we're losing, they're still singing. I've got my own song, they're amazing. The fans here are amazing, and they always will be. You only have to look around the ground now. We've got a brand new stand. We've got new turnstiles. There's more people coming through the gate than there has been. You know, it's just an amazing place to be for families, kids. You know, everyone's there to watch us, and it's amazing. We do really, really appreciate it.
So, what does the future hold? How do we retain this success? It's easy really. We carry on playing, we carry on supporting, and we show how proud we are to be Welsh. Diolch am wylio.